thing open. This box kind of looks like it went through hell. This is coming out. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but they do have this available already for the 4-seater RZRs. So it's basically the same thing minus the back two doors. So essentially what you're doing is we're going to be mounting a frame to the door, and it's supposed to open and close with the door. So basically you're giving yourself full doors without having to put on one full door on here. I think that would work good for me in the winter time. Keep some of that snow out of here. Hopefully keep you a little bit warmer. So we're gonna assemble the doors. What the first things we're doing here. All right. So I believe the netting and stuff's in here. We'll see what this netting material looks like. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So it's not really a netting. It's more or less it is an enclosure with a zipper window type of thing. Okay. Wow. But as you can see, there's a lot of zippers on here, so you can open up essentially a window or whatever. I'm not sure what I just unzipped there. That must be for the frame. This window does open up though, so we'll go over this once we get it installed. But yeah, okay. So this is gonna be a nice enclosure. Okay, I'm kind of digging that. That opens up with the doors. Most enclosures are like netting or whatever that are strapped to the roll cage, and then you generally have to kind of crawl through it when you open it. And I actually have a set that I reviewed. That's the only thing I don't like about them, is really annoying to get in and out of. And if you don't want it, it's just kind of in the way. But all right, so let's start putting this onto the door frame. So if you guys are interested in any of these products, this thing is decked out in a lot of Kemimoto stuff, especially the RGB lights. I will have a link down below for anybody that is interested in any of the stuff. I do have a discount code you guys can use. You get 17% off on your whole order. And whatever you guys purchase, I get a kickback, so helping each other out. But I've been really impressed with the quality of these accessories. They really have came a long way. I can get this stuff off of here. All right, so I got the correct frame. It is labeled. So essentially, they want us to put the frame inside of the mesh here. So there are, I think I got the right one here. But there are zippers that the frame slips into. So this zipper, the frame just slips right into it. And then I believe we'll be zipping it up. So the zipper is gonna come undone right here. Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. I kind of like that. All right, we'll get this started here. And then there's another zipper down here for the bottom of the frame. So we're gonna stick that in here as well. Put it around this bracket that gets bolted to the door. It's a little snug, but it's going on. Whew! All right, come back to that one. All right, so I just got it zipped in. So the top actually went in pretty good. The tolerance on the bottom though, it's very tight. So I'm still working on it. I think I'm gonna get it. I'm almost there. It's just going on pretty snug. I'm gonna continue to work on getting this last little 4 inches or so, but it's a little snug. I'm gonna get it installed though and see if I can get it shimmied around in there. But yeah, it's basically putting it on the frame is really nice. But otherwise, pretty simple. Now it's time to bolt this down. So let's see what we got. What else we got to do on this? All right, so now they want us to remove this factory bolt with the T40 Torx bit, which I just did. And we're gonna install a bracket right here. It's very possible that I might have to move my mirrors for these to fit in this area here. We'll see. All right, so let's grab the bracket and strap it in and then bolt it down. I'm gonna remove the windshield as well, so it's out of the way. This is a Kemimoto windshield. So far, I'm liking it. It's their polycarbon windshield. As far as I go, it's working pretty good. It just got light scratches on it, which that's pretty normal. Hasn't done any fogging over on us yet. I am going to have to move my mirrors. Well, I see that there's a plate here. What's that for? All right, so this is the bracket that goes right here. And I read ahead a little bit. This piece right here, I think I got the wrong one. So this piece right here is removable. So if you have mirrors like I do that are mounted to the roll bar, just remove this plate and it should fit in there. And I was also reading in the instructions, they said if you have a different type of mirror, you can also just drill holes in the side of this plate and just screw your mirror to this plate. So there is some customization on this thing if you need to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this plate so my mirrors fit in, because these are Kemimoto mirrors. So I'm glad that they thought ahead on that. But I'm gonna go out of order just a little bit. Since I have this speaker in my door, I wanna make sure that this is even gonna work before I go any farther on this, and then I will let them know about the speaker door here. So I'm going to need to remove this panel here for my speaker. Looks like I need Torx, and I'm just going to grab my whole kit. How many different size screws do we need? Alright, there's a couple things going on here. One, I put the wrong piece on this door frame, so I'm going to have to take this back off. Not a huge problem. But I wanted to make sure, this is the problem I was trying to see if this would even work, which I think it will. So we're going to have to be mounting this bracket to the door right there. As you can see, my speaker somewhat in the way. So I could probably make it work. It's going to stick out a little bit. I guess you'll have to make your own judgment on this. If there is some electrical stuff right here. I think there's a tweeter here. So you'll have to be a little careful. But I think if you notch this out, your panel will fit in a little better. So I'm probably going to end up doing that. But I will let Kemimoto know about this. It might not be compatible with this type of door. I'm going to put the correct mesh on there, and then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and install one side on here for now, because I don't necessarily want this on all summer because it's 90 degrees out right now. So we're gonna do one, and we'll see what we think. All right, now that I got the right mesh on, we're gonna install it. So you do have to take the outer shell off. You are gonna have to bolt it with these two holes right here with a nut on the back side. So that's why you have to take the back cover off. And plus, it does make it a little easier. Instructions are pretty straightforward on what to do. So we'll put this one bolt right here. This one bolt is actually for the hinge, so it holds the door on. So one of those you're just going to use to get it back in. So they did provide hardware that you need. So we're going to get that open here. So we're going to need, we got some nut plates. So that's actually really nice. I do like that. So we're going to need 2 of these nut plates, and then we're going to need 4 of the bolts that they provided. And I believe once you get most of the brackets and stuff on, so if you do, like I am probably going to do, take this on and off during the seasons, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, you're going to have to take the door off and stuff, but to having an actual door frame though, especially in the wintertime, it's going to be really nice. So I think it's gonna be worth it. This probably is easier with a buddy to help hold this. I'm gonna do my best to do it myself. Once you kind of get them started, then you don't have to hold it so awkwardly. All right, that bracket started. It should just kind of dangle there a little bit. Like anything, you're just gonna want to loosely fasten these down, because you're gonna have to do some alignment with the doors so it actually fastens and seals good. Because there's a seal on the upper part of the door here to help with debris getting in and stuff. Alright guys, for the sake of the video, I just removed my speaker and I got it mounted in. So if someone were to grab on this, I would be careful. It could bend your brackets. So it is supported pretty good, but it's only supported upright. Anyways, I just got this mounted, so I'm showing you that you can take this bracket out right here to so your mirrors fit in there and whatnot. You just use the bolt for your dash to fasten it down right there. So now that this spot right there is covered, and once I get a windshield on here, for the most part, this will all be covered up. So now it's time to get this back piece in. It's kind of the same concept. I got a little small frame, and then we got another mesh to put on, and that just gets strapped down as well. So let's get that on, and then we're gonna hit the trails. So for this back piece here, all we gotta do is remove this bolt right here that holds in this neck strap for the seat belt. And then the top of the bracket is going to get mounted up here with the bolts that they provided. So we just bolt that down. And then there's multiple straps that's going to go around the roll bar there. And that's that. So let's get that installed. They provided the bolt to bolt that up there. Super simple. And then the bottom of this, in the bottom of the frame, bolts into that seat belt neck holder thing. For now, I'm just going to leave it unhooked because I'm going to be taking this off here after the ride. Put this on later this fall when I do some colder rides. So we'll see how it performs later on. But anyways, here are your straps. So these are gonna go around the bar right there, and yeah, we'll see how it shuts at the moment. All right, so basically these two bars are, yeah, they kind of are just right onto each other right there. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, let's get this tied down tight, and then we'll get a better look at it. And as for the bottom here, they do give you a sticky Velcro strap here, so if you want to, you can stick that right there, and then this will Velcro down onto your fender there. I'm not going to do that yet, and I'm not sure if I will even use it. We'll see how it is going down the trail, if this is gonna like allow too much wind through there or something, but for now I'm not going to use it. And for the most part, even with this Kemimoto back screen here, which I kind of like to run that in the summertime because it helps stop some of the wind and dust from circulating back into the cab. But anyways, the straps really don't interfere with each other at all. Actually, my whip mount here is interfering with that, but I'll just leave that tucked in for now. Not a huge concern. Let's shut this door here. Okay, so now it's all enclosed. It all fits in pretty good, it looks good. And to open the door from the outside, you just gotta lift this flap up here, and you stick your hand in, and then open the door. So this is gonna make your door a tad bit heavier. You can easily zip your window up. And yeah, so I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. Let's put the windshield on too. I think it's gonna help quite a bit, especially when it's really chilly out. I do have a mount right here I'm gonna have to remove because it is interfering a little bit, but otherwise everything's fits pretty good, and it looks good. The quality of the material seems really good. We'll have to spray some water on this and see how water repellent it is. When it comes to winter, we will definitely be testing this out and seeing how good it'll keep some of the snow and cold out of the cab. So the only thing I don't have is the back won't be completely enclosed because that's just a screen mesh. We'll have a video of this later this year, seeing how it does in the cold weather. But we'll go take it for a little spin and see how we like it inside the cab and feel it out. As you can see, the upper door works pretty good. Blocks a lot of the wind coming in, and you can easily see through it, and you can easily roll your window down. There you go. Got grease coated in. Nice and slow. Zips up very easily. Just like that. Alright guys, so far I really do like this. It's going to be a nice asset for the cold rides or winter riding. So I'm really excited for that. We'll definitely put it to the test later on this year for that type of thing. The fit and finish is pretty good. If you got a roof, you might have to do a little bit of getting this to fit in better, because when you go to shut this, especially for me right now, this corner wants to hit the roof, so I gotta kind of push it down to get the door to shut like that. So I think I might need to maybe bend that corner a little bit, but otherwise really not a huge deal. It seals along the roll cage pretty good, and yeah, it's really simple to install. It took me about 30 minutes. It took me about 45 minutes just to get this one side done, and that was with video recording and stuff, so that does add quite a bit of time to everything. But the installation is very easy. Like I said about the radio speakers, they are somewhat in the way. You can get them to fit if you do modify your plastic on the speakers, so it's kind of up to you if you want to do that or not. I did let Kemimoto know about that, so otherwise I didn't really find any I really didn't find any issues with this. It just installed good, and I think it's gonna be a nice product. And this is somewhat obvious. You are losing some visibility, because you know this is black, it's not see-through. So coming around some corners, I did find it a little bit difficult to see because this is just in the way. Really wasn't that big. It's not a huge concern, but you are gonna lose some visibility having this enclosure in. Just the way it is. But I could see through this plastic pretty well, so we'll see. With anything, I don't ever leave my stuff out in the sun, because the UV is hard on everything, and I don't know how good this plastic will do while being baked in the sun constantly. I'm sure it'll wear down eventually. And as far as cleaning this, I would probably definitely stay away from glass cleaning. The chemicals will probably cloud this over time, most likely. So use soapy water to clean this plastic. But otherwise, for the price, for what you're getting, and as easy it is to install, I really do like it. So if you guys are interested in this stuff, this is available on their website. If you guys use my link down below, you guys will get a discount for your cart. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.